So, welcome back to another girls' night. Well, oh my god, I can't believe I ruined the title. I am so sorry. This is where caffeine drops. You lose it. Welcome back to Always a Girls' Night. Alright, so the topic that we're talking about today is how our true colors are expressed in public. First off,
we all know Kim is the savage one.
Yeah, I have my moments.
No filter, just,
Yeah, I'm just honest. But like I'm not mean. Like, I'm really not mean. I'm honest. Like, I won't obviously say it in a mean way, but just know if you cross me or do me unfairly, I will voice my opinion.
Like, she puts her foot down.
Oh, yeah.
I think we both do.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I swear to God. I think we both do. But when you're singing, man.
I know. It's just it's like these mics. Like, I feel like I'm
tempted.
an opera singer.
Woo!
Like, oh wow, why'd you sound like Ariana Grande? What the fuck?
What the fuck?
I think you listen to it too much.
Ariana Grande's like.
By the way, I can't sing for shit,
here.
but I just sing because like I don't give two fucks.
Kim used to.
I used to sing opera when I was a kid.
No. Really?
I told you this. I would like take my pretend mic and I would fucking go off like.
Actually, that's not what I was gonna say, but
that's fucking funny. I know.
I was gonna say Kim. Well, I don't know if she does it now because now she knows the lyrics of every song.
Oh, no.
But before, she used
they used to shit on me all the time. By the way, all the time, and I used to hate it because I was like, can you just let me sing the way I want to?
She would just like recreate the lyrics because she didn't know what they were, so she created her own song through another music.
Well, yeah, because it was just not fair. I didn't know the song as well as you guys, so I was just recreating it.
It was really funny
for my own.
That was so funny.
I know. They shat on me like all the time. Every time they noticed, it was like they started laughing and making fun of me for like 15, 20 minutes. Like it was like a long.
Guilty. Actually, at first I wasn't making fun of you until I became very comfortable with you. Then I was like,
it's true. But it doesn't bother me that much because I'm kind of just like whatever. It's just funny.
But yeah.
I like to make people laugh. I try to look at the positive in life and just make jokes out of
cute ring.
Retarded things. Oh, thank you. And she's the one that gets distracted. She's the what's the movie Up? Squirrel. That's her. That is her. We'll be talking about something and she'll be like, squirrel. Onto a different, like a completely different topic, and I'm like, whoa, we went.
There's
where
just
did we
so
go?
many things that come in my mind at the same time. So I'm like, I have to talk about this and then this and then that and then cute ring.
But it's like an all the time thing.
I know it's stronger than me. It's just
But yeah, so you have to say the story because like the first one.
10 cents.
Yeah, it's called 10 cents, guys. 10 cents.
10 cents is the first story.
It's so funny. You have to tell me because I didn't realize.
There's 2 point of views here. Again, there's always 2 point of views with our stories. So basically, we're at this shopping mall near Kim's house, and we want to eat, right? So we go to the food court and stuff. And did you get Thai? Or
we went
sushi.
Yeah, we got like the soup. Remember that big bowl? It was huge.
Yeah. So we got soup and I'm just like picturing what happened, and it's already making me laugh.
But there's two sides to the story, because she saw something different, and then when I came back to the table,
it was
different. Explained to her because she was fucking dying.
So basically, we both buy our stuff. We go to the table, and Kim needs. Was it a bag or a fork?
It was a bag.
It was a bag. Kim wanted a bag because she wanted to, like, bring the rest at home.
By the way, the soup was huge. Like, huge.
It was humongous.
She didn't finish either, but she didn't want to bring it home because, like, she lived further and she was not down to carry it the whole way. Yeah. But, like, I lived right there, so I was like, I'm going to take it. So.
Oh, my God. So, Kim goes to the cashier, and she's asking for a bag, right? But mind you, I'm still at the table, so I don't know what's going on. I don't know what she's asking her or whatever. I know it's for a bag, okay? And all I hear is, like, two girls kind of like bickering, or like just the tone of voice seemed like very off to me. I was like, there's something happening, because I don't know, but I didn't think it was Kim. Okay, I thought it was somewhere else, because the girl, which is Kim, was going off. Okay, and she comes back to the table, and she's like, she was so vexed. She like puts the bag on the table, and she was like, 10 cents for a bag, 10 cents for a bag. And then she starts explaining to me that, like, the woman wanted to charge her 10 cents, but I'll let you explain that part. Because
so, like, what actually happened? So when I went to go ask for the bag, she tells me, she looks at me then in the eyes, and she says, you have to pay 10 cents for the bag. I was like, 10 cents?
10 cents?
I full on was like, 10 cents. And then she's like, yes, 10 cents. And I was like, but why? And then she's like, because you have to pay 10 cents for the bag. And then I'm looking, because like it right in front of me, there's a paper saying, like, if you got like a trio, it charges for the bag. But if you don't get a trio, it doesn't charge for the bag. So since we got a trio, we technically already paid for the bag. So that's what I was telling her. And I was like, look, I don't have my bill. I didn't ask for it, but I was here literally 10 minutes ago. So I was like, we got it. And I was like, I full on ordered a trio. So I was like, I paid for it. And I said, that's what it says on your sign here. And then she's telling me, well, yeah, you're going to have to pay 10 cents. And I'm like, 10 cents? I just explained to you, your sign here tells me if I get a trio, I'm already paying for it. So then she looks at me. She's like, okay, so you sure you got a trio? And I was like, yes, I got a trio. But then, yeah, so then she's like, okay, well... and she's like stuttering on her words, and I'm like, can I just have the bag? Like, I don't understand. I already paid for this. And then she's like, okay. So then I get back to the table, and I'm like, oh my God. Like,
I
was so mad because, like, I would understand if, like, I don't care if I had to pay 10 cents for the bag. It was just the fact that I already paid for it. Like, if I didn't already pay for it, okay, whatever. I'll give you 10 cents. But I already paid for it. So I was like, okay, why are you going to charge me again? Like, I know it's just 10 cents, but this is just to show that, like, I stand my ground, rather it's small or it's big.
Her true colors are coming out.
Oh, yes. Like, I always, like, if something is not fair or not right, I will voice my opinion. So...
That was another singing attempt.
Yeah, always. I low-key, I was full-on an opera singer when I was younger, I swear. My grandma, like, it's because the thing is, what made me feel like an opera singer is because, you know how fireplaces have that little, like, step that you go?
Oh my God, I can relate
so for
so
me,
much.
that was a stage. Like, I would go off, like, you know how many shows I did on that stage?
I have a story.
Oh, God.
I have a story.
Go.
I almost went to the hospital.
Oh my God.
Because of that stage.
Oh my God.
So remember at my my English, at my old house?
Yeah.
There was this the fireplace downstairs.
Yes, I remember.
Okay. So the first...
That was a small, like...
That was a
area.
stage for me.
But that was a small stage.
It was a very small stage, but for me it was the Beyonce concert, okay? So basically, the first time we moved there, it was just me and my mom. Yeah. And I remember we used to go to the place before I went to school, and that was when I was in elementary school, okay? Mm-hmm. We would just go there just to check, like, where we wanted to play stuff before we moved in and stuff. Yeah. And I found this stage, which is just a fireplace stuff, but that was a stage for me. And I kept, like, putting my earphones on and, like, dancing around and shit. And then at some point, I was off the stage and I was dancing on my own, literally on my own. Like, I looked like a dumbass. Okay? I still remember.
I definitely feel that. I remember those ones, but those are fucking fun moments.
Those are amazing.
Yeah, it's funny. Like you feel so like I felt so free. Like I didn't give two fucks about what people think
until something else happened.
Oh,
okay, I didn't feel free at all. I was dancing and then I don't know what move I made, but my leg just went up, and as I went up, my
Is that why you get those cramps now?
No, that's just because they're dumb. Okay. But my ankle, the back of my ankle hit the little stage there, which was made out of bricks, right?
Yeah, it was
but bricks. It was like that brick was it had a dent in it, and it was very sharp, and it cut my entire foot. It was open. It was bleeding. So imagine this little girl.
I would have fainted. I would have passed out.
I was just freaking out. Imagine me dancing, all like having a blast, and then all of a sudden, bop! And then I went. I
can picture you, Mom.
I couldn't talk.
You couldn't talk.
I couldn't talk. It was.
Since when does that happen? Seriously.
I don't know.
I guess only in distress moments.
The stress moments, I can't talk. And anyways, my foot was open, and then I had to go to school with my foot open.
You went like that?
Of course.
Oh my god.
But it was like you could see the inside of it. So I don't know why I didn't go to the hospital, to be honest. I don't know if I have like a scar or something, because I'm telling you this thing.
That's real Portuguese people. Oh, what hospital? We
don't go to the hospital.
No need for that. I do this at home. I'm the doctor.
Tá bom, querida.
Literally.
Don't go there.
You just reminded me of a story of me. Okay, so like my grandma in the backyard, she had because they were supposed to kind of like it was these sculptures, but they're kind of like poles. You know the story. They're so funny. I can't. So they're like kind of like yes. When I finish it, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So like it's kind of like these sculptures. So it's like in a sense it's almost like poles, but they were one on top of each other. So there was little holes, and like picture a rectangular square. So it was kind of like a stage, but like there was holes in between some of them because they were kind of like circular at some point and then came into like a dent. So there was some holes. I repeat, some holes. And it was cement. Okay, so I'm outside. Remind you, this is the time when you don't give two fucks about people, because like I had neighbors that were clearly watching me being a retard. And like I still kept going. Like I had no care in the world. So I'm going on this stage and like I'm pretending it's a stage. And I'm singing, I'm dancing, like I'm putting on a show for who? I don't know, for somebody. And so then my grandma comes out, she sees me using that stage with quotations. And then she's like, don't play on that, you're gonna get yourself hurt. And this is real Portuguese shit. She's like, don't do this. She's like, if you fall and you come back to me crying,
that's your problem.
Exactly. That's what she told me. That's your problem.
Rough love, Portuguese
literally,
people.
Literally. Because she's like, I'm telling you this now so you don't get hurt. If you keep going, it's your problem. So, like the hard-headed person I am, I kept going. I didn't listen to my grandma. So then I kept going, and both my feet fell in between the cement holes, like both of them. And that day I was wearing a dress. So my legs... but like my hip down to my feet were scraped. scraped. Like there was blood like everywhere.
Holy
like not
shit.
a lot of blood, but like you know when like it's just slightly scraped and you just see like just the first layer of skin taken off. That's what I had. So I come inside and I'm crying. I'm like, Vavo, I fell. And she's like, a mangit. How do you say a mangit in English?
A mangit is
like what? Take care of yourself there.
Yeah,
like
you're on your own.
You're on your own type thing. So then I was like, I'm still crying. I go to the bathroom. I think I was so petty with my grandma. I take one of her nice towels. You know the towels that they put out for guests? You never
told me that.
Oh, I thought I did.
No.
So I take my grandma's towel, the one for the guests, like the real nice ones. And I'm like, oh yeah? You don't want to help me?
I'm gonna.
So I took that to dab up my blood. My grandma gave me such shit afterwards. And then I was like, well, that's what you get for telling me to take care of myself. I took care of myself.
So today we're talking about shit we did.
Literally.
Okay, this one.
Okay, but like, tell me before you say it. You're stressing me out. Can you even say it? You sure about that? She's going off, guys.
When you tried.
Oh my god, you're killing me. Like the anticipation to know.
Because I keep repeating the scene in my head.
I know what
you tried Brandon's penny board.
Oh my god. I died on that penny board. You know what? I'm gonna say this story because you really got it. She looks like she's crying so much. It's okay, I'll tell the story. I know the story like the back of my hand. Okay, we'll say both of them. Okay, I'll start off, okay? So first off, how old were we? Like
I think
13,
we were like
14?
Yeah, we were 14.
Like 14. And like
it was
my brother
after
had
Portugal.
Oh yeah, like we were like 14, 13.
14, yeah. 14, 14.
And like near her old house, there was like this huge parking lot, and it was like private. So like you could only get in like if you were in the building next door.
Yeah.
But majority of the time it was empty. Like most of the parking lot, like maybe like 4 of the cars would use up.
Not even.
Yeah,
because
like,
it was
not
for
a lot.
The school that was next to it, and in summer no one was there at the school, so it was like no one was parked there.
Super empty.
Yeah.
So then like that day, like we were all just like chilling, like we were actually doing like a photo shoot and stuff, and my cousin and her stepbrother and my brother were with their penny boards. And so like I was like, oh, I want to learn, like I want to know how. So I'm going, like at first like I like they held me with their hands and stuff, and so like I was chilling, like I was trying to get my balance and everything. And then when I started on my own, that was not a good idea, like not a good idea at all. Like at all. So then like I started doing it on my own and everything like that, and I was actually pretty good. Like I was starting to get cocky. I was starting to get real cocky.
Karma hit her.
Oh, karma hit me so hard. Ooh. Like so hard. Like I cried my life. But yeah, I fucking cried. Everybody's laughing at me and I'm fucking crying.
Oh shit.
Okay, so then after, I'm getting real cocky, so I'm like going off on my own, and I'm like, everybody look at me, like I can do it and whatever. So like I'm like doing it and I'm like super good, right? And so then our parents are inside, so like I go get my dad and I'm like, Dad, come watch me do the penny board. I told my dad, I'm like, look, I learned how to do the penny board. So then
penny board.
So then, but the thing is, with the parking, there was a small hill, and like very, very small,
very tiny.
It was like I don't know. Just like it was like a long slant though.
Yeah.
It was like not like a very small hill, but it was like a long slant.
Yeah.
And so like I was going down that long slant, and so like when my dad came out, I was like, "Hey, Dad, watch me." So at this point, everybody's watching me. Everybody. Everybody. Let me emphasize that one more time. Everybody. And then, so, like, I'm like, okay, let's go. So, like, I get on the penny board. And then I'm, like, going super smooth. And then this is where I got cocky. Real cocky. I did not know how to do any turns yet. So then, this is where I got cocky. Is I thought I knew how to do turns with the penny board. So I'm like, okay. So I get to the end of the parking lot and I'm about to do a turn. As I'm turning, penny board goes one way, I go the other way. I fell so hard, I thought I broke my ass. I really thought I broke my ass. And my hands were scraped. I get up and I'm crying my life. Everybody around me is just laughing. Like, I had nobody to be like, oh my God, are you okay?
Even your dad was
my
laughing.
dad was fucking laughing. Everybody was laughing.
But
like,
wait.
I was dying. Can you talk?
Yeah. So basically, like, as she said, everyone was looking at her, but me and my stepsister, we were talking at the same time because she kept doing, like, it you know, you're spaghetti belly. She had been on that penny board for a while now. Oh, okay? Yeah. So when she wanted to show her dad, we didn't really care because we saw her already, right? And we're talking, and I'm not looking. Okay, that's the thing. I'm not looking when she goes down that hill, and all I hear is the penny board flying, and when I turn around, she's on the floor, and everyone starts laughing, so I can't help myself but start laughing. When someone falls, I laugh.
I'm the same way. Don't ever fall in front of me.
And
that's why I was not even bothered. It's because I'm the same way. Like, I was just crying because I was genuinely in pain.
Yeah. But that's the thing.
I really thought I broke my ass.
We kept laughing and laughing, and my stepbrother's laugh is just the funniest thing ever. So that made me laugh even more. Yeah. And then my stepsister,
I was like laughing and crying, but what really killed me is because then after we walked back I was laughing, and then after, like, her mom and stepdad were there. And then they were like, oh my God, what happened? And I was like, that's when I broke down in tears.
But and while we were going back to the house, she was there crying. And
I wasn't crying. I was laughing with you guys.
You were just trying to laugh. Her dad was like,
in so much pain.
You know, trying to comfort her. And we were in the back just laughing. We couldn't stop.
But the thing is, I kept grabbing my ass because I genuinely thought I broke it. Do you remember that? I was asking her mom. I was like, do you think I broke my butt? I was genuinely concerned. Like, I really thought I broke my bum.
That was
like,
hilarious.
It really hurt. Like, I thought I broke bones in there. Like, it fucking hurt.
I forgot about that story, but it was, I think it's one of the best ones.
I completely forgot about that story.
That was hilarious. Holy shit. Do you know, I think we should do a series about fucked up things we did.
Seriously. Me was you with your hat. Oh my God.
That story is so sad.
Me was the other person.
You running after it. Okay, wait. We have to start from the beginning. Yeah. I had bought myself a new hat. It was pink.
She had like a collection. She had like a phase where she loved hats. So she had like so many different colored hats,
snapbacks and stuff. And that one was bright. No, it was pastel pink.
Yeah, pastel pink.
And it was my favorite one.
Yeah.
I had
and
just
she
bought
emphasized.
it.
She's like, Kim, I love this one.
And it was pretty ugly, to be honest.
No, it's cute. I liked it. It suited you well.
Thank you. But thank you. I had just bought it that same week, you know, and at that time I wasn't like, I didn't have a lot of money because I just started working, and me and Kim, we go and take the metro, okay?
Like, this is on our way back. back to her house.
we went shopping, I think, and then we went back to my house, and we took the metro, right? And then as we get out of the metro, do you still have that snap?
Yeah.
We'll post that.
Post it.
I get out of the metro, and then when the metro leaves, it
blows a lot of air through the entrance.
So much air that my hat flew away from me all the way back to the metro trails, okay?
Oh my god.
And it stopped right before falling into the trail. And there's this woman that's behind me.
Who's the woman?
I turn around to try and see what's happening, and she starts running after the hat and trying to
she the hat went one way and her arms were the other side. So it was I don't understand where she was trying to get the hat. The effort was all there. Don't get me wrong.
Oh yeah, she went all in to save my hat.
Oh yeah, but she I don't know how she would have saved it. The hat was to the left.
She was going to the right.
Anyway, but it was funny. But she tried. It was as soon as we turned around, as it was flying away,
she went right away.
And then she said sorry, and then Emily just ran her life because she saw it. It was right on the
edge of the thing.
And then as soon as she got there, it blew off.
It fell down.
Yeah, and she really debated actually going down to get it.
Yeah,
and I was like, "You're stupid. You're not doing that."
I was like,
maybe I was how many people have lost their lives?
Maybe I have time to just go and grab the hat, but. All the way back home, I was so sad. I'm my hat.
I have a snap of her. She was sitting on the bus, and she generally looked so sad. She lost someone important. She was just
After that, I bought a new one, and it was the shape of it was fucked up. It wasn't
It's always like that. When you replace it, it's never the same.
I know. It didn't fit my head. It was just the little snap there was on one side, and the hat, it was just weird. So I lost a dear friend that day.
Yeah. It was so funny.
It was so funny. Kim kept laughing.
I couldn't
stop laughing. So that was my karma from every time the penny board.
Oh, yeah.
You were laughing at me so
Every
much.
time I looked at her, I just saw her face and I couldn't stop laughing. I really couldn't.
Well, this wasn't planned. Honestly, this wasn't the topic we planned, but it was actually very funny.
This is what we normally tend to do. In real conversations
Girls'
of ours.
night are always
we just bring up, funny memories or just sometimes things we haven't thought about in so long, and I find it just uplifts us because it's just
it's so funny.
You can't always dwell on the negative of your past. You have to look at the positive.
Exactly.
Not only from your your past, but looking forward into your future.
Exactly. If you fall, you get up and you laugh at it.
Exactly. You remember the golf cart?
Oh shit.
That fucking golf cart.
I think we should keep that one though, because this is gonna be a series. So if you ever want to listen to that story about the famous
golf cart,
please subscribe. No. Follow us, because we're not on YouTube. Follow us on our social medias, which is only Instagram, because we don't do anything else.
Why do you make us sound so
we just have
boring.
Instagram.
Yeah.
No, we're not boring. We have a podcast on Spotify, so please subscribe to that. Please follow that. Why do I keep saying subscribe?
I don't know. Follow our Spotify account and follow our Instagram to keep you updated with what?
New episodes?
Oh, what?
New episodes.
You got that right.
So if you want to listen to that golf cart, please subscribe. Fuck, man. Please follow.
You're so bad.
I think I'm so tired. I'm sorry. We're gonna go. Thank you for watching, listening.
Thank you. Until next time.
Bye.